And there'll be a differential. Like, people are going to be able to tell. And I think that's why it's going to increase, is God's going to make sure that this deception and there's a deceiving spirit that's in this charismatic movement, and that's just the truth. It's a double thing, to where there's truth being spoken, but then there's this other thing going along with it, and people are just taking it all instead of sitting back and comparing it to the Word. And
there's one of the names of God, and I've got an article here, the Lord of Armies, that I've got in the notes here. And one of the Hebrew words for a gathering of people is Zabah. And so when you pair that with the name of God, Yahweh, Zabaoth, it literally means He is the God of armies. And one of the things I'm really trying to drill down with all of us is that God is a warrior, that He's been at war before humanity was ever created. And this is a war book. And in it, I like we just did a interview with Joel Richardson, really neat guy. But the secondary title of his book, because it's called The Gospel, the Skull Crusher, and the secondary title is how that the completed work of Christ fixes everything.
It's the answer to everything.
Because it is still being played out, and it will be played out until we get into a new heaven and new earth. That everything that God has set into place, that if we ever lose sight that we're at war, we're in danger.